Morning. I was just going to say I'm on time. I'm still not on time. I've really tried today. But 5 minutes late is better than not at all. I promised myself I'm going to be working on this painting today. As well as myself, obviously. But, so I'm here. And I'm glad you've made it too. So, let me just open it. So obviously I'm not massively ready, but I've got my paints and my paintbrushes. So I'm off to a good start. Usually I'm even more behind than that. But I'm like, the cats are just keeping me so busy. Honestly, I never realised just how much kittens take up of your time, how much food both her and the mum eat. Yeah, I just never realised. Her and the mum that's a bit loud. Eat. Go away. Yeah, I just never realised. Oh, I hate the sound of my voice. That was a horrible delay as well. But yes, I'm just opening up YouTube on my iPad so that I can actually read the comments, because usually I just struggle with the comments. But please let me know where you're listening from and what's brought you here. Is it the grief? Is it painting? What helped you land on this live video? Or have you seen my cats? Have you seen the kittens and been like, you don't even want to see me, you're just here for the kitty love? They've gone quiet now. Honestly, they've been running around like lunatics. They discovered the bag of cat litter in my bathroom, and I think I'll put a photo up later, because I couldn't believe the state of my bathroom. You might as well just say it's a whole litter tray. So I've got to clean up. I've got a bathroom to clean up when I finish this, because they've just literally emptied the cat litter all over the floor. Don't even know how they managed it, but they're half Savannah and half Mancoon, so they are supposed to be like clever breeds. If you could just see them, oh my god! I'm going to turn the camera because. Can you see them both? You tired? They're gorgeous. I don't know how I'm going to actually let them go. Is it in the right spot now? Probably not. No, not really. And one's down there with mum. Easier. So I've been looking. Hi, there's Zorro. So I've been trying to get ready this morning, and they've just been all over the place. As I said, they're a really clever breed. But they just always surprise me. The other day, the mum brought in a pack of 6 eggs from the kitchen into the living room, and I didn't know about it. And then when I was told, the next day I cooked some scrambled egg for her. She wolfed it down, so she must have known what she wanted. She knew she wanted some egg. and she brought it into the living room to tell someone, look, I want egg. But they didn't listen, they didn't understand. They probably never suspected that these cats are just too cute. How am I supposed to paint? How am I supposed to look and paint? This is what I'm working on at the moment. Some waterfalls in Zimbabwe. So they were too white, the water was too white, so then I've added some blue, and now it's too blue. I've worked on the sky a bit, but yeah, I actually need to... Hi Wyatt, where are you listening, where are you watching from? Let me just see. So this is the waterfall. Where have you gone? Look, isn't that beautiful? It's just gorgeous. But yeah, I've got a lot to do. It wasn't actually that picture that I was copying, but it's quite close. So I need to find the right picture. That looks like it. Oh, where have you gone? That's it. So yeah, so I feel like I've got the right base for it. There's obviously, like the sky's a different colour blue, but I don't mind as long as it looks realistic. But it's going to have more layers anyway. That's got quite a lot of light cloud in it. So, and I haven't even started on the, I think they call it the, do they call it the tabletop? The top of the mount, you know, the top of the waterfall there. I just kind of put some base colours down because I was like, I looked at it and thought, I don't know how I'm doing that. Don't know. But, so yeah, what's everyone doing with their day? Because I am supposedly having a chill day. I've actually properly just written this weekend off as, I shouldn't say written it off because it is important. I've decided I'm just going to concentrate on self-care this weekend. I'll do a bit plodding around the house, but I want to watch some sad films, have a little cry, and yeah, just be alone with my thoughts mostly, and try and process some things. For those that don't know, I lost my daughter in 2020, and so I'm still grieving, and in some ways I'm still very early in my grief. People think 6 years is a long time, but when you've lost your daughter, it feels like yesterday. So I've still got a lot of work to do on myself. I don't believe I'll ever be healed, but I think I can find a way of living a more fulfilled life in this next chapter. At the moment, it's not fulfilling, and it's not working for me, and I need more. So I'm kind of going to do a bit of a reset in October. And I know there's a lot of people doing this, regardless of grief. You know, they're just getting to a point in life where they say, actually, what am I doing and what am I doing it for? And is this how I want to live the rest of my life? So I will be looking at that. I'm going to be kickstarting it all off. It's amazing. I will be kickstarting it all off by going in October to an organisation called Climbing Out. They're in they're going to do like a retreat in the Peak District. Is it the Peak District? Lake District. And then we're going to go, I don't even know what we're doing. I know it involves walking, I know it involves talking. It involves being with other people who have life-changing injuries. And yeah, I imagine it's going to be really powerful. So we'll see what comes from that. But I don't want to wait till then, because I just think tomorrow's not really promised, is it? So I know I need to work more on myself before then, which the painting is part of that. So I do the painting because it does help calm me, like just by looking at the painting, at the picture, you know, and imagining myself there, and then painting it, recreating it, is just really, I think, really powerful. Look, even with that, I've got to do my glasses on. Thank you, Vix. Yeah, so yeah, it's just, I think regardless of whether you're grieving or what age you are, we should think about what we're doing. And, you know, are we working for the sake of earning money to de-stress because our job is stressful? Or are we working in a job that is fulfilling, that actually, you know, all work has a bit, you know, stress, doesn't it? It's not, but is it, you know, do you go home feeling that you've done a job well, that you're satisfied that you're in the right job? I was going to add some steel grey into this white. The water is not just white. It's like, it's crazy how many colours. I've even put a bit of purple in there. But yeah, I think why wait until we're like much older and maybe aren't as able, and then go, oh my God, I haven't done everything I want in my life, and you know, I wish I'd done this, or regret, you know, I don't want to have regrets. So I just think from now on, I'm making a conscious decision. Does anyone do any painting? Or, because honestly, if you have any tips, please bring them. I am just new to my painting journey. So yeah, so basically, when I lost my daughter, I found that watching YouTube videos of people like myself who were going through a traumatic loss really helped me feel less alone, especially like in the middle of the night when, you know, everyone's sleeping, and I found it really beneficial. And that's what inspired me then to come onto YouTube myself and create videos. So I do talk about grief, but then also this is like a more lighter-hearted chat. So if anyone wants to chat about anything about their week, please feel free. Kitten talk is always welcome as well. They're just all chilled now. Last week, one of them tried to join in with me. Let me see this. So this is Victoria Falls that I'm painting. Let me see what happens with this. The water's so random, like you just assume it like just comes straight down, but when you zoom in, it's really, it's quite difficult to replicate it. But I'm going to do my best. But I've had a weird old week. So I actually did something which I haven't actually done. The whole time, the whole 6 years, I've not done this. I actually phoned up my doctor. I got really overwhelmed one morning and I just thought, I can't do this, I can't go to work. And I phoned my doctor and he gave me 2 weeks sick. And he's going to phone me back in 2 weeks. But yeah, I just thought, can't do it. I'm fighting through all the time. And actually, sometimes you have to prioritise your own mental health. So I'm quite proud of myself for doing that because, yeah, I don't usually. Hi, Shaniqua. Have I said your name right? Yes, Vix. Really good to talk about grief and express it in any way possible, especially in art. It helps us not bottle up emotions, I believe. Yeah, no, I think you're exactly right. And I do think there's something about water and the sky that I find really just powerful. And so painting them, especially, I just find really beneficial for me. So do you paint as well? Or, hi Josie. Do you paint or do anything else creative? What helps? I think everyone finds different ways, don't they, of grieving and finding ways to cope with the grief. Some people really bottle it up and don't speak. What do you like painting? Do you use acrylics as well, or? Oh, thank you for loving the video. Look, it's coming on. This is taking me ages. Oh, you paint as well, Josie? Oh, sorry, it's Josie that said she paint. Vix. Yeah, do you paint as well, Vix? What do you paint, Josie? Do you use acrylics, watercolour? I've actually got some watercolour, but I haven't tried it out. I don't know why I'm so nervous of it. I even bought one of those little kits. I've forgotten the name of it now. But they were advertising it everywhere, these little painting kits. that you can easily just take with you on a walk. But I haven't actually tried it. It's like trying something new, like having that blank page is really hard to get started. Oh, amazing, spray paint and acrylic paints. So how does that work? Is there a specific order that you do that in? Or is it, where's my painting? My picture. Let me get some earthy colours. So honestly, if you have any tips for painting waterfalls, I've never painted a waterfall before. I've always just done seascapes. Don't know if you can see any in the background. Sorry, let me drink some. I've actually put electrolytes in my water because I'm trying anything to give myself energy. It's no good getting 2 weeks sick note, is it? And then not trying to look after yourself. Let me just see if I can get this up on here so that I can read off here, and then that's better. So you add acrylic and then spray on top to give it texture. So I assume they're really big paintings. They're not the size that I'm doing. I feel like I do need some more brown. Right, where's... Yeah, I've realised that definitely this needs more of the background. Yeah, I think waterfalls, they're so powerful. Like, you just think it's all droplets of water. Like, you know, you just have a little bit of water, it's, you know, what damage can it do? But you look at the power in these waterfalls, it's crazy. I was mixing a few colours here. I don't know. Not sure how it's going to work, but... Right. Let me see. So have you painted waterfalls yourself? I find straight lines really hard to do as well, I have to say. Concentration on my face. No, painting's just a hobby. So I think it'd be nice if, like, I would like to travel more. So it'd be really nice if I could travel and paint wherever I visit. That would be really lovely. But I'm not sure how feasible that is. And yeah, it's, can you imagine? I can't imagine being able to sell my paintings. I have got one published though. I actually wrote a book recently, and I needed a cover. And let me go and get it. I needed a cover, and I didn't know what to use. And then I took a photograph. Ooh. There we go, I've just spilt the bowl of water. Ooh. So there's my painting. That's in Thailand. And then when I did the book cover, it just picked out a part of it. And so... But you know what? I forgot to credit myself. Like how... Like, yeah. But anyway, I'm a beginner. So yeah, but it was only afterwards when the book arrived, and I thought, oh my God, I've actually, not only am I an author now, but I've actually got my painting published. Yeah, water's so calm and ferocious at the same time. Yeah. So yeah. So do you do it as a hobby or for work? I think it's quite difficult as well to get that balance, because you don't want to do something that you enjoy and then have loads of pressure added on it, and then you don't enjoy it anymore. So yeah, so I don't want to get to that, but it would be, because I don't know what I'm going to do for work. I'm quitting my main job in October, and then I'm not actually sure what I'm going to do. But I'd like to travel. I'd like to use my YouTube to go and talk to people all over the world and just talk to them about grief and trauma and how what's helped them. It was bath time, bit of a noisy bath time. I don't know if you could hear that. So yeah, oh, my nose is going. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. But yeah, so I'm just going to try and take a year. I'm trying to get my head around how to live more minimalistic for a year, so I don't have to have lots of money coming in, that I can just work on healing. Gosh, sorry. I hope that wasn't too loud. Yeah, so I'm trying to get my head around that. Work out what is the best way of living in a way that, yeah, it doesn't... Oh dear. So yeah, try and work out the best way of living that is going to help me recover and reset my nervous system. So I was actually looking at ways of how to reset my nervous system. I was thinking, I wonder if I can... Right, that's free, that's enough now. Let me go and blow my nose. I'm going to leave the mic here. But yeah, I thought I'm going to test. I'm going to see different ways of resetting. I'll be back in 2 secs. Thank you for the bless you. Yeah. Oh, you got a bachelor degree on plastic arts, but you work at a bakery. Do you know what? It's terrible, isn't it? I find so many people, they go to uni and then you can't get work in what you qualified in. Are you enjoying the work in the bakery? I think that's what counts. Like, oh, please as well, if anyone's not subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if you want to know about, if you want to join me on live videos again, you can click the bell to be notified. So I do try and come on 11 o'clock every Saturday. Obviously, sometimes other things get in the way. But I try and be on for like an hour. Sometimes it gets cut short, and because obviously sometimes I'm struggling myself with my mood, or if there's something else going on in my day. Sometimes I have to finish early, and then sometimes I get carried away and we're on here for an hour and a half. But we can chat grief, we can chat anything. Yeah, let me know what your week's been like. Yeah, just place to chill, because sometimes the videos can be quite heavy that I do. So obviously it's grief is a difficult topic. It's difficult to be living through. Do you know what? It's like some pollens come in and just annoyed my nose. Ooh. But yeah, whew, it's warm already. Are you in England? Ooh. Oh, this heat is not very British. Is it something that you can do as self-employed? What is it you'd like to do? Your ideal job? I've worked within trauma most of my years. Adulting. I did do some other random jobs before that, but I've mostly worked with trauma, but I'm looking at how to step away from the hands-on trauma, because I'm living with quite a lot of my own now, and I'm just like actually but at the same time, like, I've got a lot of knowledge about trauma, so. Oh my god, you're in Mexico? Yeah, but it's warm there as well. We're not used to this heat in England. Like, it's crazy, the heat. So you never know, I might end up in Mexico. Yeah, I want to just travel. I was even thinking about it last night. I wonder if I could get away with just travelling with a backpack. I can't imagine it. I'm a suitcase girl with like 6 pairs of shoes. But I wonder, could I manage it? Because I definitely feel like I need a reset year. I was painting the wrong bit. I've gone a bit off. You know what I love about water as well? That it's constantly moving. So I think when you're painting and you get the water a bit wrong, well, actually 5 minutes later the water would look completely different. So yeah, I'm not. This is crazy. I don't know how I'm going to be doing this. Actually, this is like a different level painting. Have you got air conditioning? I don't know if you can. I saw somewhere that if you're subscribed to someone on YouTube, that you can share community posts with me. So I don't know if that's possible, but if it is, do you want to share? Can you share some of your work in so that I can see it? Or do you share on YouTube yourself? Because I do think that is a nice thing. But no one's ever done it, so I don't know if it's possible. But I've never asked anyone. So yeah, have you got any artwork that you can share with me? Or any quotes about grief that you think are helpful? Have you travelled much? I think travelling's really healing. Because it just, you get to see how other people live. And it just brings you out of your little box. I don't know. If it is possible, feel free to share. I'm not sure how it works, who can see it, whether it's everyone, public, or... Yeah, I just don't know. You see any difference? I think it is doing better. Yeah, definitely it helps you. Traveling helps you see things in a new light. Yeah, and it gives me time. Like I at home, I don't cry, and because I think I always feel like I can't cry, but I can't just let myself go like that because I don't know how long I'm going to be crying for, and I've got to be ready to do whatever, and I've got too much to do. Whereas when I go abroad or away, generally, it doesn't even have to be abroad. I always cry. I always cry. If I get upset about something, I cry. So I don't know how I'm going to get this movement in the water. On TripAdvisor, this Victoria Falls is number 2 of 29 things to do at Victoria Falls. It does look really amazing. I'd like to visit. Yeah. Oh, really? So Vic says she feels the refreshment of the drops of water and from the force of the splash of the waterfall. I really like the feeling of the painting. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I know it's got a lot of work to do. Before I used to do a painting in one day. I just used to do it in more or less one session. And lately, I've realised the importance of like building up the layers. It's not. Yeah, it's not just one flat surface. And I think you have to do the layers to get the right effect. But I failed my art at school and college. Yeah, I failed. I think I just found it really boring what they wanted me to do. I'm sure probably art classes are very different now. They probably want you to explore more and go in your direction as well. But back then it was like, draw this vase. But yeah, I was a bit disappointed with art. What things do you like painting then? Do you paint on a big canvas or, yeah, what do you paint on? There's that mountain in the background. Can't believe how quiet the cats are being. This is like I shouldn't say anything too soon. But honestly, this is the calmest session I've had in ages. Usually there's either something, a knock at the door, I set fire to a card one week. I trod on the cat, which prompted a cat fight between two of my fat cats. One of the cats brought in a dead rat. Like, honestly, each week there's usually something happens. I shouldn't have said anything because I probably spoke too soon. Yeah, I'm like, I want to calm my nervous system, and then all hell breaks loose. Yeah, I think that's... Ooh. Yeah, I agree. It's Vixer said, yeah, layers are really important. They give depth and texture, and also I think it's part of the emotional weight of the process. Yeah, and I think it allows you to make mistakes as well, and you can go over it. You don't need to stress that it's got to be perfect first time. I'm not very good at getting really straight lines. Yeah, cats are amazing there. But the trouble is I've got to... Oh, this paintbrush is better for straight lines. So my half Savannah, half Mancune, lovely, beautiful cat who's lying down there on the floor, has had 3 kittens, and one is going to one of my friends, and then someone else has been in contact with me who is a friend of a friend, and then I've just found out they're a friend of another friend. They're coming Monday, to come and look at the boy cat, but they seem really keen after just seeing the photos and hearing about his amazing personality. So, and that just leaves one left. Because it's really hard, because I just want to keep them all. But I've already got three cats, like, you know, they're not cheap. And they do create a lot of chaos. And if I'm going to be travelling, it's a bit much, isn't it? Asking someone, can you look after my 4 cats? Like, 3 cats is one thing. 2 of my cats are very, very independent. Not the mother one, the one that's had the kittens. I'm a bit worried as well that she's pregnant again. And it has just been it has been very hard work. I didn't realise. No, people say, oh yeah, the cats they get on with it, you know. Don't have to do much. No, the amount of times I'm changing the cat litter tray. The mum cat's had diarrhea. She's eats like an absolute horse. She's been overheating because obviously it's been really warm here, and as she's breastfeeding as well, is quite tough on her. How's it looking? I find sometimes I see a lot better as well by lifting it up to the screen, like getting a different view of it. I want to do some of the trees in the back because I haven't even started those, and I just think it will help. Yeah, making mistakes is part of the way. Yeah. And I think in real life, we're too hard on ourselves for making mistakes. Whoop. This table sees a lot of mistakes. Honestly, it's got so much paint on it. I usually end up rushing once I finish this session. I end up rushing, and then I'm like, I think, oh, I'll clean it up in a minute. Yeah, it's no good trying to travel cheap and then spending a fortune on cat sitters, is it? So I am trying to let them go. Imagine it, I'm slumming it, and then my cats are living in luxury at home. That'd be so typical. Maybe that needs to be a little bit lower. Yeah, I feel like I need to do a gap year like students do, like taking a gap year. Just haven't got the parents to help make that happen. Yeah, when I finish this live, honestly, go and have a look on my community posts, and there's loads of pictures of the kittens, and they are like so just cute. I think they're worn out with all their shenanigans. Making my bathroom a cat litter tray. Good job it's lino in there and not carpet. So what have you got planned for the rest of the day? Oh my goodness, it's 12 o'clock. Just seen. Yeah, I might have to work on this bit. Well, I've got to work on all of it. But oh right, red, blue, green and yellow to the waterfall. So do you mean do I just add it really watered down? Might as well add to this bit. I hate all the wasted paint. Because I keep meaning to actually watch some other videos of people painting. There we go. It's got a bit more. It does have a bit more to it now. Obviously, still a long way to go. I'll try that. So is there any particular place where I should be putting those colours? Like on the edge or is it literally just anywhere? Looks better from a distance. They always do. But yeah, it is looking more like the original now. I think I'm happy I've added a bit more of the background. So but yeah, thank you so much for joining. And yeah, I hope you subscribed and can catch up again next week. Yeah, brilliant. It's got more texture. Brilliant. That's what I'm aiming for. So yeah, no, thank you. I actually feel so much calmer than when I started as well. Honestly, I'm always rushing around before I start, and then by the end of me finishing painting for the day, I'm like, yeah, I can just feel I'm calmer. But thanks, Vix, and yeah, I hope you can join next week. And yeah, I really appreciate all the support. Thank you. Have a really good day. And yeah, hopefully see you next week. Take care. Oh.